Well, if you go back to the 2006-2007 NHL season, you see a very interesting trend when it comes to Canadian teams and playoff appearances. Regular occurrences for many teams, except for, well, this one right here that usually gets its springs off, which is why today the Edmonton Oilers made a big move at the top.
I'd like to thank Peter Chiarelli with his time with the Oilers organization.
Oilers CEO Bob Nicholson confirming what most fans had been calling for. Peter Chiarelli's underwhelming 4-year reign as GM was over.
I feel like the gray cloud is finally gone over the organization.
The decision, a huge relief for Oilers fan and bar manager Rick Weidman. Weidman is among thousands who have spent the past several weeks using the Fire Chiarelli hashtag.
You can't help but second guess everything the organization does, from player asset management to bringing guys in. It's been very confusing, a lot of these moves.
It's a loyal fan base. They know their hockey, and they have been underserved for a long time. So the blame fell on Peter Chiarelli, and I think most fans would say that's the proper place for it to land.
The inability to build on the Oilers' playoff victory over the Sharks 2 seasons ago has seen a return of fan frustration, but also apathy. Game tickets going for a fraction of their face value, while bars have been less social.
People don't want to leave their house anymore. You'd rather watch at home on your couch because you might be turning it off at the end of the second period.
Despite their woes, the Oilers remain on the playoff cusp, with the two-time scoring champ leading the charge.
I truly believe we're not into a rebuild. We have the best player in the world.
But for a franchise that has spent 11 of the past 12 Aprils on the golf course, a postseason date this season may solve very little.
Do the Oilers need to creep in with a wild card spot and play one of the best teams in the West in the first round? Is that really going to help? The problem here, it's a long-term thing. They need to build something that's going to last.
Rick Weidman, like most long-suffering Oilers fans, agrees. He sees Wednesday's news as an opportunity for McDavid and company to chart a fresh course towards hockey glory.
It's not an impossible fix right now, so I'm not horribly worried. I'm just happy the guy that was driving the bus is no longer driving the bus.
In Edmonton, Courtney Theriault, City News.